Hello students. In the previous lecture we saw about the forest and wildlife resources, the classification of forest, types of forest according to administration, management and ownership, and what is deforestation and its impact, and what are the remedies for forest conservation. And moreover we saw discussed about the wildlife diversity, different types of animal in our country. And in the end of that lecture we discussed about wildlife on extinction in our country. Now in this part we will discuss about the reasons for the destructions of wildlife. Dear students, due to human interference, or again I will remind you, the greed in grasslands and in watershed areas of forests, the natural habitat of wild animals is put in danger. In general, as a child or as a youth, as a human being, we feel that lion, tiger, python, or many dangerous animals we know by name, by nature. But sometime it happens that human being is the most dangerous animal or creature for the nature. It is harming the wildlife, the forest and all. These destructions, as you can see in this picture, that in past many people used to have a hobby of hunting. Today it is not possible, but that was a hobby, and they used to kill elephants, tigers, and many other animals in the forest. So it should not happen. What are the reasons? We are discussing that. Destruction of forest is also main reason, because when forests are cut, so animals have to find some other place, and in that way they have a difficulty in remaining in their habitat. Hunting of animals to obtain hair, skin, or bones, horns, or nail is also responsible. It happens in many different parts of our country and all over the world because of religious or because of show or status. This thing is happening. Now, many things we take as status symbol. Hunting of animals for particularly jackets, we say leather jackets and all. It is necessary, it may be necessary that the dead animal skin, if it is utilized, it's okay. But to kill the animal for the purpose of making cloths or belts or all any other things which are to be used for human beings is not fair. Other thing is encroachment of forest area, means slowly as industrialization, urbanization and cities are spreading, the area of forest is decreasing. The over exploitation means the slowly because of making big roads, broad roads, the forest and trees are cut. They are turned into simple land where buildings can be made, factories can be made. So it is not fair. Forests are used for grasses, for grazing of animals, and these things disturb the routine life of all the creatures living in the forest. Many young birds and other creatures, they depend on trees. The birds give their eggs and hatch them on the trees, but when it is not possible, they start decreasing in number. So these are the things we should understand, and we can say that we, the human being, are the reason for destruction of wildlife. All over the world it is said, and the governments also have set a standard that at least one third part of any region should be the green part, means there should be forests. Japan is one of the countries which is try to increase the forest area and to save and let the animals live in their natural places. Particularly hunting to procure biomedicine or things which make perfume is also bringing the species, many species, on the verge of extinction. So, dear students, we should keep all these things in mind while purchasing anything which includes any animal material in it. Now, continuing to the next topic. Here, we in the book on page number 70 and 71, you can see many different boxes are given with light blue color shaded, in which dolphin, leopard, cheetah, rhino, crocodile, and other animals are shown and information is written about them. So, I will try to explain you why it is given and what is the importance of these particular animals or species. Here on the screen you can see endangered species. Endangered species are those animals or creatures which are becoming very less in number day by day. Previously, it is said that in 20th century nearly 40,000 tigers were there in India. Tigers were also seen in the forest of Eider, Ambaji or Data in Banaskantha, Gujarat. But deforestation plus hunting means forest became less, so their natural habitat place was not there, and hunting it made endangered. So because of that, the government has started wildlife protection scheme. You can see that on page number 70. And these schemes are implemented or executed by the government to protect wildlife, and particularly those animals which are becoming less in number day by day. So here about tiger. So tiger project was started in 1973. In your book, students, it is printed 71, but it is printing mistake. So correct it. It is 1973. Why these? You may feel that these are dangerous animals. They can kill human being, but you can see normally they are not disturbing anyone. But they are very useful in maintaining ecological balance, because in science also you have studied the food chain. A small insect is eaten by a bigger one, then it is eaten by a frog, by it is eaten by a snake or peacock, and all in that way cycle. Herbivorous animals eat grass from the forest, and carnivorous animals are there which eat these animals, those who are depending on grass or green vegetation, and omnivorous animals eat both things. So this is a natural cycle, we should not feel odd about it. But these animals like tiger, leopard and cheetah, all they maintain ecological balance, and all animals also. It is what is Project Tiger? In that it is said that total number of tigers is to be protected and it should be increased slowly. This project has started giving result, and at present the number of tigers has increased in our country compared to the previous figure. In this, a series of steps are taken to keep their natural habitat protected and to maintain every possible ecological balance at national level. Till now, this project is implemented in about 44 regions in our country. So, same way, according only not only tiger means the name of the project is tiger, but when this type of projects are there, the area, the forest covered under that also helps the other animals to uh, live safely in that forest area. So here some details are given about leopard also and cheetah, which you can see there. Leopard belongs to cat family. It holds smaller stature compared to lion and tiger. This leopard and cheetah and all, they belong to cat family. This is scientific. It is found everywhere in India. It is also found in dark black color. Black. Many times we make mistake of identifying leopard and cheetah, but sorry to say that cheetahs have become totally extinct in the forest of India. There is no cheetah found in India. Yes, you can see cheetah somewhere in a captive state in zoo, somewhere in any zoo. आप किसी चिड़ियाघर में चीते देख सकते हैं, लेकिन फॉरेस्ट में there are no cheetahs at present in India. Both are given. You can understand, particularly those who have a hobby of knowing about animals and all, they can easily identify cheetah or leopard. Then it is found this leopard in Gujarati they call it deepdo. It is found in large number in the forest of Gujarat. It often comes to human settlement also. People unknowingly call it cheetah also, what I told you just now. तो चीता क्या है? You try. Today it is found in Africa in its natural habitat, and in India as I told you, only in zoo. So which are the other animals which are endangered? We will know about that also. Snow leopard. Snow leopard is also becoming endangered, and it is found in Himalayas above 300 meters. And snow leopard project was started by the government in year 2000. Same way red panda. In your book page number 69 in things to know column it is given. It is found in the cold forest of eastern Himalayas. His food is bamboo sprouts, eggs, small birds and insects. It is less active during the day. Besides India, it is also found in the neighborhood China, Nepal, Bhutan and Myanmar. So these are some lovely animals which make the forest and its habitat beautiful, and also they help in maintaining the ecological balance. Now this snow leopard project, it was also started. Don't go on the sequence. Here I have prepared some slides in which this different projects and different animals picture are presented. This species, as I show you in the previous picture, in 2000, with the purpose to increase the knowledge about snow leopard among the local people, so the people would be aware to protect it. And beside these, other projects were also operational in different parts, including Kashmiri Hangul project, Red Panda I told you, Manipur Tamil project. So different species of deer are there. Hiran, Ganga Dolphin project on Ganga Brahmaputra river. So these are other projects also. So these all projects were for saving the wildlife by the government. Continuing next, dear students. Here you can see in your book page number 71 it is given the one-horned rhino. It is seen in the marshy regions of Brahmaputra and Sundarban. It is in the Assam region, particularly Brahmaputra, where the river flows from in the eastern part of our country, coming through China and flowing through the Assam and northeastern states, and then entering Bangladesh and to the Bay of Bengal. So that region, marshy regions, जहाँ कीचड़ वाले होते हैं regions, वहाँ it is a herbivorous animal. Now it is endangered. So rhino vision was started in 2000, and now in 2020 rhino vision, the number of rhino is targeted at 3000. So the number is increasing by the government efforts and people support. These projects are slowly becoming successful. Then regarding vulture, gidd. So you may feel that vulture, how it can be useful. So vulture is an animal, is a bird, sorry, which you know I discussed in the previous part, that it has different 9 species and it depends on the dead animals or birds. So particularly in Parsi community, when a person is dead, they after the all religious process and all, they keep the dead body for the vultures. So they feel that it is vultures food, so they keep the body for that, and they also are spending money and doing many efforts to protect vulture. So this is a social responsibility also, people are taking care of it. Rhino project, as I discussed, we have an vulture. This project was started, vulture project, in 2004, and it was decreased. It decreased. So the community and the government both have started this, and it is showing good results. Other endangered species, that is in your book page number 70, it is written Ganga river dolphin. Its scientific name Platanista gangetica is written there. Now it is a freshwater species found in Ganga Brahmaputra region, freshwater. But today we know that the condition of Ganga, because of many pollutants, deforestation and sedimentation of the dirt and all things, the river Ganga water is not so pure. But there are these projects are to take care of this type of species so they can survive there. This Ganga water dolphin is also called Susu or Suis because it, when it comes to surface, very often to breathe, making this type of sound. So it is also known by such names, and it is found in the rivers of our neighborhood Nepal and Bangladesh also. So this is an important project. Crocodile or alligator, these are freshwater species, and for that particularly in it was in the on the verge of extinction in 1970s. So crocodile project was started, and slowly it has also started showing result. Before few days in the previous part also I told you that in Baroda, because of heavy rain, these crocodiles and all were on the road, on streets. So it shows now government is taking strict steps against people, those who are hunting or killing such animals which are endangered. Then dugong, which is also known as sea cows, to save that. On the last page of this lesson 74, it is an aquatic animal. It is seen in very small numbers along the western coast of India. Now this particular animal, you can see it here. Beside it, also found on the sea coast of East Africa, Southeast Asian Sea, and northern coast of Australia. Seagrass and vegetation is its main food, but occasionally, sometimes it also eats aquatic animal. It is widely, as you can see, it is a very thick and heavy fat body, hunted for its meat and fat. Fat means the oily part. Earlier, this dugong was found frequently along Gujarat coast, especially along the